John's Desk. I'm not John, but I heard he'll be here tomorrow. Now, this tutorial is going to be about creating a brand new GPG key pair and modifying it for safe daily use. It also allows you to rid of a subkey while not affecting your web of trust. So let's get started. First, you're going to open up the terminal up here on the top left. It's the last icon that's in black. So the first command we're going to type in is GPG space dash dash gen dash key. Hit enter. What kind of key do you want? You're going to hit 1 and the bits 4096. We wanted to make our key as strong as possible. And when it comes to expiration dates, that's completely up to you. Best practices is definitely not leaving it expired, but I'm going to use 2 years on this since it's going to be the master key, and I'm going to set the sub key later to 1 year. Double check that it has 2 years here, add it on to today's date, and then click yes. So for this example, I'm going to use John Doe, and it's going to be johndoe@anon.com. But the reason I don't add a comment is for the same reason I will not be demonstrating how to add a picture in this tutorial. If you want, you can, but it's completely up to you. The reason being, you don't want people checking your address by just your comment or your picture. You want them to verify that they're selecting the right key, public key, by looking at the fingerprint that you've given them in person. It's a security issue, in my opinion. And then click the letter O for OK. Or press the letter O for OK. Enter a passphrase. It should be at least 32 characters long, contain numbers and special characters. It should not solely contain of dictionary words. And the closer to the 64 limit, key length limit, the better. And for this demonstration, I'm just going to make it 1 character. Don't do this yourself. Now it says you need to generate a lot of random bytes. You can, what I recommend is just opening some of these programs at the top. You can open the text, the clipboard on the top right, and just start mashing your keyboard until it's done. Alright. Close without saving. Alright, and then now we've created our key. It's a fingerprint. And alright, now we're going to be setting our hash preferences. So it prefers stronger hashes, and these are the current best practices. GPG space dash dash edit dash key and your email address. Space email address. Alright, so now we're going to set the preferences. It's going to be set pref space SHA-512 space 384 space SHA-256 SHA space SHA-224 space AES-256 space AES-192 space AES space cast 5 space zlib space bzip2 space zip space uncompressed. And you may want to verify with what you have with what I have on screen here. Alright, and then it says really update the preferences. Yes. Type in your password. Alright, and then after that we're going to hit save. Or we're going to type in save and hit enter. So now we're going to be adding our new signing sub key. So start with GPG space dash dash edit dash key space your email address. Then hit enter. Alright. And then type in add key, one word. And then we're going to be selecting 4 for RSA sign only. For our key size, we're going to use 4096 again for our bit length. Now this is our sub key that we'll be using. So you can go ahead and set it for a shorter length. It's definitely recommended 6 months, around there. So I'm going to set mine for 1 year though. It really shouldn't be longer than 2 years. So that's just 1Y. Hit enter. You can make sure and double check the date. That's correct, yes. Really create, yes. Alright, and then go ahead and type in save and hit enter. The next step is we're going to be creating a certificate to revoke our master key if it ever becomes compromised, lost, or stolen. This certificate will be the only way you'll be able to tell people that your key was compromised and not to use it anymore. This is going to be GPG space dash dash output space backslash less than email address backslash greater than sign dot GPG dash revocation dash certificate space dash dash gen dash revoke and then your email address. Make sure it comes up correctly and click yes for creating the certificate. For the reason specified, I'm going to put 0. It should be pretty obvious to anyone if you used your certificate to revoke your key that it doesn't matter what the reason is, you should no longer be using their key, their public key. Is this okay? Why? Enter. As the example given says, if Mallory gets access to the certificate, he can use it to make your key unusable. So it's smart to print the certificate and store it away just in case your media becomes unreadable. It would be recommended to securely store this away, either in a safe or hidden extremely well in your house. So now we're going to be exporting our private and public key, and you should be protecting these along with the revoking certificate. These files together will make your master key pair. Alright, so let's go ahead and export them. We're going to start off with GPG space dash dash export dash secret dash keys space dash dash armor space your email address space greater than sign backslash less than sign your email address backslash greater than sign dot private dot gpg dash key. Hit enter. Alright. Now we're going to export our public key. It's GPG space dash dash export space dash dash armor your space your email address. Space greater than sign space backslash less than sign your email address backslash greater than sign dot public dot gpg dash key. So now that we have exported our keys, let's go ahead and open up the File Explorer, and in your home folder will be your revoking certificate, your private key, and your public key. And I'm going to create a folder called Master Keypair for my own convenience. Gonna move all of these into here. Control X, Control V, or cut and paste if you don't know. And we'll want to move this to an external media device, and we're going to need to keep these files secure. This is what goes in your safe on a USB or a micro SD or etc., etc. So now we're going to be changing our master key pair into our daily use key pair or your laptop key pair. We will remove our original signing subkeys, leaving only the new subkey and the encryption subkey. Therefore, if our daily use key pair becomes compromised, we can obtain our master key pair set that we have stored away safely and revoke our subkey that was part of our daily use or laptop key pair. So let's go ahead and do this. GPG space dash dash export dash secret dash subkeys space your email address space greater than sign space subkeys. Next we're going to type in GPG space dash dash delete dash secret dash key space our email address it's going to ask you if you want to delete this from your keyring. Yes. This is a secret key. Really delete? Yes. So now that we've deleted our original signing subkey from the key pair and our keyring, we're going to re-import the keys we exported. Start off with GPG space dash dash import space subkeys. Alright. And now we're going to remove the file that we created with the subkeys when we exported earlier. I'm going to do that by shred space dash dash remove space subkeys. which before I hit enter, if you want to see, it was a file created in our home folder right here, and we're going to hit enter, and it should take care of the file. It's completely gone in our home folder. Now to verify everything worked correctly, we'll type in GPG space dash capital K. It makes a difference. And we're going to check right here that says sec with the hashtag. If it doesn't have the hashtag, then you've done something incorrectly, or the pound sign. The pound sign means that the signing subkey is not in the key pair located in the keyring. So we're going to add one more step here. We're going to change the password on our daily use key pair. Therefore, if our laptop key pair becomes compromised and our password is compromised, it will not affect our master key pair, and we can still go back and use our master key pair to revoke our subkey. So we're going to do this by typing GPG space dash dash edit dash key space your email address space pass WD. So that's PASS WD. And you're going to type in your old password, and it's going to ask you to enter your new passphrase again twice. And this needs to be a completely new password. Again, it should be at least 32 characters in length. It should use special characters and numbers, and it should not solely consist of dictionary words, or you'll be extremely vulnerable to brute force dictionary attacks. Again, I'm just going to use a one character here for my demonstration purposes. Do not do this. Once you have completed typing in your new passphrase, you'll want to type in save and hit enter. So now that we've finished creating our daily use key or our laptop key, if you want to export your public key to a key server so people can look you up, you can do it one of two ways. Since we're here in the terminal, you can go ahead and type in GPG space dash dash armor space dash dash export space your email address space greater than sign space, we'll name it mykey.asc, and your file will be located in the home folder. And there it is, and we can upload it to one of the many public key servers. The other method, you can right click the OpenPGP applet up here, go to Manage Keys, GNU PG Keys, and there's our key that we created, johndoe@anon.com. We can double click it, and over here in details is an export complete key, and it achieves the same thing, johndoe.asc, and we can export it. We'll put it on our desktop, export, there you go. And while we're here, here's our fingerprint again, 4096 bits. And here's our key ID, which is just the last 8 of our fingerprint. So, and here you can add a photo if you wish. I personally don't recommend it, as somebody may just check your photo instead of your actual fingerprint, and they may be sending it off to somebody who just created a profile or a key using your photo, and now somebody is sending an email to that address, to that person, with the message that they encrypted, meant for you. If we close this, we can see the key that the public key file that we exported. And there you go. Lastly, don't forget to remove your master key pair and keep it secure in a safe or somewhere in your house. You will not be needing this any longer on this device. If you wish to test your new key, at least for a limited amount of time, right here on the screen I'll display an email address and my public key, so you can send me an email and I'll respond to it. Alright, so thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll be making more videos. Catch you next time.